Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. So it's time again for another Q&A video. So before we get started, I want to apologize to all of you who asked questions that didn't get answered here. There's just no way to really do that and keep this video at a relatively sane length, like say under 10 minutes, rather than burying all these questions in a 2-hour live stream and you really can't search for the information. So anyway, let's get started here. Q&A time. So Kay Farnan asks, why did it take you until late in life to be vegan? Well, I was like in my early 40s. I didn't know that's considered late in life, but I guess it's all relative. If you're like 20, that seems pretty old. But really, when I was 20, there was no World Wide Web. There wasn't all this information that you guys have now at your fingertips 24/7, YouTube videos, all these vegan doctors and social media. There really wasn't that much information at all when I was younger. So now it's so much easier to learn how to go vegan, what kinds of food you should be eating, how to do it right. So consider yourselves very fortunate to grow up in this golden age of information. DJ121 asks, if we eat anything other than fruit and raw vegetables, does that mean we are addicts? Does eating cooked starches and veggies make us just as much of an addict as an alcoholic or drug addict? So for those of you that think this is like coming from left field, it is, but it's kind of a dominant belief amongst many raw fooders. I see many of the raw food elite people making this claim. And full disclosure, you guys know we tried raw for a while many years back, and so I understand where this is coming from, this question, because you hear this all the time, and I think it's just used by the raw food leaders to scare people, to manipulate you so you don't try to eat foods that you might be desiring. They make that desire seem like it's an addiction, but this is nothing about addiction here. If you're addicted to something, that means you have some kind of physical dependency, like you would for caffeine or heroin, and if you give those substances up, there's some withdrawal symptoms to pay. And I can assure you, if you give up eating rice or potatoes or beans, there's no such thing. There's no withdrawal symptoms. There's no physical dependency. This is just raw food dogma that needs to be thrown away. Tweety1028801 asks, where would you go to have blood work done? Because Tweety does not have a primary doctor. Well, you asked the right person, because when I first got my blood tested as a vegan back in 2012, I didn't have a doctor either. So I did some research and found places online that will write you a doctor's note that you could take in to get your blood tested. I chose this company here, not sponsored or affiliated in any way, Health Testing Centers. And just get this test that I'm showing here. It tests pretty much everything that you'd want done, that most normal people get when their blood work's done. When you're vegan, though, you might want to get some other things tested like B12 and vitamin D. Those cost a little extra, so I suggest adding those on if you want to see how you're doing there. And yeah, this is really easy. You just go down, they draw your blood, and in like a day or two, they send you a PDF of your results.
Hey.
Guess who's here? Angie got this message on her Instagram, so I thought I'd bring her in to help answer it. We have a teacher who wrote us that she had the summer off and had a very easy time going vegan, and our videos and stories have been a huge part of it. Oh. But now she's back in school surrounded by catered lunches, treats in the teacher's lounge, long days and limited opportunities for fresh food. And last night she even succumbed to her daughter's cheese pizza and she's feeling guilty. So she wants to know if any tips we can help her out with.
I think that's probably pretty standard for people that are just, starting off on the vegan diet, to make some mistakes here and there. But don't let that stop you from continuing on your vegan journey. Some people freak out. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just think you'll try to do better. The more reasons you have for embracing a vegan diet and vegan lifestyle, the more likely you are to stick with it.
Yeah.
So whether you came at this for your health or not, I'm going to assume you did. Knowing more about the ethics, about the animals,
the environment,
yeah, all those things can really help, give you strength and keep you more motivated to stay on the path. The more information you have, the more that stuff will be in your mind. As far as the school thing, it's crazy this came up because I literally just came in from having dinner with my friend who's a new teacher, and she said the way that she's dealing with it is she's bringing in her own lunches. Now, I want to tell you this is good news from my friend. She said that she's now gotten to the point in her journey where she literally does not even remotely crave like meat at all.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Sometimes when food comes up at school and there's like, let's say it's a chicken salad, she'll take all the chicken out and not eat it, and that her fellow teacher's like, wow, really? Like, you don't crave that? She's like, no, when I look at that, it doesn't even remotely look yummy
It's
to me
not
anymore.
food. Yeah.
It's only going to get easier, is what I'm trying to say.
I like to suggest to this teacher too, in addition to bringing your own food,
Yeah.
know any kind of local restaurants or fast food. You can probably go to like, Subway, have a cheeseless veggie sandwich. Chipotle will make you vegan burritos, tacos, or bowls. So have as many food resources available to you as you can.
Yeah, definitely helps to know what's out there on the road. So as far as the long days, yeah, the more food you bring with you, the more you'll be prepared. So bring some fresh fruit with you. The apple a day thing would be great. And just let people around you know like that how you're eating, so that they're, if they're bringing snacks and stuff, maybe they'll consider your needs and bring something. Because vegan food doesn't have to be fancy. Like I said, it could literally just be an apple or whatever.
Everyone likes fruit.
Yeah.
All right.
So hopefully that helps. Stick with it. You got this.
Well, we have one more question before we go, and since Angie's here, let's keep her here.
All right. What do you want to know?
Steven Shanda asks, do you think it would benefit the vegan diet to remove all processed foods, i.e. bread, high fructose corn syrup, or is that of no concern?
What I'm taking away from this question is that it's possible that they're thinking of the vegan diet as a diet rather than a lifestyle, meaning that perhaps they're looking for weight loss
or health.
and or better health. Mm-hmm. In which case, yeah, you're going to have better results with both of those things with, less processed food.
Yeah, more whole food plants,
Yeah. When we lost a ton of weight, we were doing zero processed foods. And we were doing zero bread, though I don't really think it's fair to put bread and high fructose corn syrup into the same, box together. High fructose corn syrup is something that we definitely avoid. It's super processed, and it's definitely not known to have health-giving properties.
Yeah, Monsanto GMO corn byproduct. Well, bread, like the Ezekiel bread we get, has like maybe 4 or 5 simple whole food grain ingredients.
Yeah, bread can be made healthily. But as far as like the vegan lifestyle, that's not a concern. Like the vegan lifestyle as an ethical vegan is simply to avoid animal-based products. So we're now on the middle path, whereas like we don't go out and like buy a bunch of like say like Beyond Burgers or whatever like that.
They're not stacked up in the freezer here.
No. I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that we buy a lot of Whole Foods every weekend. But you'll also see over on Instagram and in some of our vlogs, we will eat some processed food if we're at an event and that's the food that's being served. Or like if we're trying out new products on the market to review and whatnot, or we're at restaurants and social situations, like we're no longer scared to eat processed vegan food.
On occasion.
Yeah, but that's not the day in,
day out.
Although I feel like the last week it has been my day in, day out. I've been so social lately.
Yeah, too social, huh?
I know, like I just came from a restaurant, but I got the salad, so I had the least processed thing.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. Is this the first Q&A I've done with you?
Yeah, my new Q&A series. Yeah, the first one you did. So maybe let us know down below if you'd like to see Angie do more of these Q&As with me, or should she do some all by herself? Let us know your thoughts down below.
Oh my goodness.
And I want to thank you guys for submitting your questions for this Q&A. And again, I'm sorry I can't answer all of them. That would just be impossible to do in a short video like this. But make sure you have that subscription notification bell hit so you get notifications for videos like this, live streams, and also when we make posts on that community tab asking for your submissions for Q&A videos in the future.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm liking that new community tab, aren't you?
Yeah, we're using it almost every day. So yeah,
Pretty
make
cool.
sure you're following us so you can get all the information and pictures and videos and posts that we make there.
Woo woo.
Yeah, fun time.
Awesome.
I guess that's it.
All right, so yeah, I guess like this video if you're into it, share it with a friend, and until next time,
Keep it carb, baby. Keep it carb.
You're changing your mind again. You've got me spinning circles, spinning round and round, spinning till I'm dizzy.